If you're watching this video right now, I want you to take a moment and be real with yourself. And if you'll be real with yourself and totally transparent, you'll agree with me on a couple of things. One of them being, you've never, ever, ever seen where you live. You've never been up high enough to look down and verify that you live on a spinning ball in outer space. You've never seen curvature. You've never seen an actual image of a real satellite orbiting our, quote, planet to verify that they actually exist. You've never seen a planet. Most people go their entire lives never looking through a telescope to verify that what they're being shown by space agencies and network television is indeed what's up there. You have no idea how many astronauts there are. And this isn't to bash anybody, it's just that the average person doesn't really care about this kind of stuff. But let me inform you, there are 48 astronauts. Out of 7 billion people, there are 48 astronauts. And here we are, hurtling through space for 13 billion years. That should give you an idea as to how vast space is, okay? 13 billion years we've been traveling through it. Trillions of stars and planets and galaxies. And we got 48 astronauts to cover it all. We should have 7 billion astronauts and 48 non-astronauts. But we don't. We should have trade schools all over the world training people to be astronauts. The same way we have trade schools training people to be auto mechanics. I'll be the first to tell you, something fishy is going on. I'm sure we can all agree on that. But I'm going to show you a video clip now. And at the end of this video clip, I want you to ask yourself, if you really live on a round ball spinning through outer space, what reason would they have to fake any of it? And please, let's be respectful in the comments and try to figure this out together. No need to call each other names or disrespect someone because they have a different belief system than you. Let's just find out together who's lying to us and why.
I received an email the other day from a flat earth investigator asking a bunch of typical questions about the flat earth. In his email, the investigator included a link to one of the many YouTube-promoted flat earth debunking videos out there. Apparently, the investigator's brother used it as proof of the curvature. The lies make me literally sick, but I need you to watch this short clip from the video. Here we go.
A few years back, the Discovery Channel had a program where they used lasers and telescopes to show that the surface of a large lake was curved due to the curvature of the Earth.
Let me know when you can see us on spots of the horizon. All right, Brian, how many feet are we above the lake?
24 feet.
The Flat Earth proponents responded to this program with a series of videos on YouTube.
I'm going to go with CGI on that whole helicopter thing because people would say, oh, look, well, what do you mean it's CGI? You saw the helicopter? Yeah, I also seen giant robots fighting in downtown Chicago. That doesn't make it real.
All of which supposedly show errors made by the people behind the Discovery Channel program. What drives this sort of stubborn refusal to deal with reality? Part of the problem is that even the simplest demonstrations, like Wallace's or the Discovery Channels, require careful preparation and specialized equipment. Not everybody has access to a helicopter and a telescope to do these sorts of tests. That's often a complaint that the Flat Earth people make. They need to personally experience the evidence, rather than trusting the measurements of other people.
Yeah, like we need a helicopter to measure the supposed curvature. But I do think it's awesome that D. Marble got it absolutely right. But we'll get back to that. It's also funny that that's the same D. Marble who proved with a laser that there was absolutely no curvature at a distance of 10 miles, much further than the Discovery Channel's bogus helicopter claim. But what makes the PBS video, and to be clear, it wasn't the Discovery Channel, but PBS's series called Genius, but what makes the PBS video so rotten is that this helicopter event was entirely fabricated and it's provable. I made a video on it a while back. Remember, PBS claimed that the helicopter descended behind the curvature and then came up from behind the curvature of the Earth back into view of the telescope. But as you will see, when the helicopter descends, there's a group of birds with a peculiar flight pattern. And then when the helicopter subsequently ascends, the same birds appear and in the same exact flight pattern. Not only that, the waves match as well. Only the image of the helicopter changes, meaning that the helicopter video was added.
as it lands. I got him. I got him. As it lands.
Without question, PBS lied and faked the curvature. And this isn't some simple mistake. This was intentional, as it took serious effort to add a fake image of a helicopter supposedly hiding behind the curvature of the Earth. Why would PBS lie about the curvature? So, to the individual who emailed me that link, send your brother the proof that PBS lied to him and is still used by globe propagandists as proof of the curvature. But here's another big lie about the curvature, this time by National Geographic. Here's a clip from an old video I made on the subject.
But sure enough, as the boat reaches the horizon, the stripes begin to disappear one by one.
It's pretty amazing. You can actually see it pretty clearly with this camera here. And you see that the red stripe that was at the bottom has completely disappeared, and it's now getting closer to sort of the middle green stripe, that is.
So we've lost about 1.5 stripes.
Right. So this can only happen, why?
Because of the curvature of the Earth.
Why is this claim 100% false? Because if you'll notice, the horizon line is behind the boat. Therefore, no curvature can be obstructing the boat. Now, if you begin to look at everything critically like this, people are going to start calling you crazy like they call me crazy. But you know what? I like crazy. I prefer crazy over sheep because sheeps get led to the slaughter. I don't want to go there. What about you?